Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha, for those of you who don't know me. And today, I decided that I would do like a little chit chat since the summer is almost ending. I genuinely hate to say that. Like, I genuinely hate to say that the summer is ending, but yeah, babe, it is ending. I do have well, I'm not sure, 3 more days of holidays, and then I'll go. I'll have to go back to school. Um, let me just not comment, not comment on that. Okay, I cannot believe that. Also, this is going to be my last year of high school, and I am terrified. I am terrified, even if I don't look like that, which obviously. Okay, so um, how do I even start this? Well, let's start with the fact that today we are obviously going to journal, and that the journaling, the paper block itself, just like fell off. But I mean, I can always like paste it back. It's pretty easy, but it's kind of funny. Um, Today I'm gonna do a bucket list of things that I want to do weekly and daily during this school year to make sure that I'm not like completely neglecting my mental health, because obviously this is going to be my last year of school. I'm gonna have to take exams. Here in Ukraine, we have an exam called a National Multi-Subject Test, and MTA, the same abbreviation, is also in Ukrainian, and where we have to take 4 mandatory subjects. Well, 3 of them are mandatory, and one of them you can choose, but it's also like mandatory. You have to take all four of them. Like 3 of them you cannot choose, and one of them you can choose. Like, it's okay, I think. So, 3 subjects that you cannot choose are Ukrainian language, Ukrainian history, and math. And then you have to choose another subject, which can be chosen amongst biology, geography, English language, Spanish language, French, physics, or chemistry. Those are your subjects of choice. Choose one of them. And I am choosing English, even though I am going to be a psychology major, and for my major it is probably better to choose biology, but I decided to choose English because English is easier for me. Yeah, I hope that I will enroll with English too. So I know that I will enroll because I have girls and guys that I've talked to that are psychology major right now, and they also chose the English and they enrolled perfectly. So it's not like I'm. And also I forgot there's like Ukrainian literature that you can also choose as your 4th subject. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. I know that my Ukrainian language tutor is probably watching this. She also teaches Ukrainian literature. Hi, Lena. Hi, if you're watching this. I am so sorry that I forgot to mention Ukrainian literature. I am so sorry. I will never make that mistake again. I swear to God. I hope that you're not offended. I love you. Yeah, she's a wonderful tutor. She's a wonderful person. I love her. Shout out to Lena. And I also and I know that my English tutor Sophia is also watching this. Sophia, hi. Uh, I don't know why, but my English tutor is literally my biggest fan here on YouTube. She watches every single video that I upload, and she texts me in my DMs after every single one of them to tell me that I'm doing a good job and that she likes my YouTube channel. This is like the cutest thing ever. I love you, Sophia, too. Hello, hi. I know that you're watching this. Um, I'm actually going a little bit backward in my journal because I have not many pages left, and I still have a bunch of things on my catch-up list that I want to journal about. So I'm saving up paper as much as I possibly can. But I wanted to do like a small, not like a small. I wanted to do a page where I will be able to kind of write myself a little like reminder or a plan of the things that I'm going to do daily for myself and the things that I'm going to do weekly for myself. Okay. I'm just like flipping through to see if I have maybe some pages that I have not used up. But okay, we are working here. We are working with. Oh no, we are not working here. Are we? I don't know. I can either work here, which is like the list that we wrote in my last video, or I can work here. I have like some movies listed that I consider mandatory for me to watch this autumn. Okay, I'm not sure that I understood the lexical meaning of the word mandatory. Let me check it and I will. So I'm back. After I checked the lexical meaning of the word mandatory, I was correct. The thing is that I'm not a native English speaker, but at the same time, I think in English when I speak in English. So I don't translate from Ukrainian to English. I just speak in full collocations, like whatever collocation comes to my mind, I use it, and sometimes I can make mistakes, but it's okay. And yeah, so I'm gonna make like a journal spread. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I'm so upset. Look at that. This page is, I don't know if you can see that, but this page is like, I'm gonna show you. This page is like falling off, and I don't have any tape to kind of hold it. And honestly, I don't want to like hold it. If it's like falling off, I think it's better to let it fall off. I'm gonna help it out, and I'm gonna remove this page completely. Yeah, and I'm gonna stick it at the end of the journal when I'm done with the journal. So we only have one blank page to work with. So I was talking to my history tutor back in July, and I was like, man, I'm freaking out. This is going to be my final year of high school. I'm so freaking out. I wish that I could like skip all the hard bits and pieces and just like end up at the university year forward from now and not having to worry about anything. And he just told me, you don't know, maybe it's gonna be your best year of school yet. And it just like transformed how I think about it so much. Like I stopped thinking about 11th grade as this like big disaster that I have to go through, because I don't fucking know. Maybe it's gonna be my best year like academically. I don't know. And I cannot make assumptions about something that I don't know. I know that our brain is like biologically wired to like make assumptions when we are like anxious and create scenarios. But the fact that I'm like anxious does not mean the worst is going to happen. Maybe it is going to be my best year of high school. So that really helped. And also I'm like, as much as I am kind of like worried about that, and like a little bit anxious. Actually, I'm like less anxious than I thought that I would be. Maybe because I've done a lot of like mental work on myself, done a lot of like positive scenarios, written a lot of manifestation. Not saying that it's like a cure for anxiety, but it's definitely not a cure for anxiety. I have had periods in my life of extremely high anxiety where nothing positive, no amount of positive thinking helped. But at this point in my life, it's like helping because I'm grounding myself in like this positive energy. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like I'm like wiring my brain to think about the best, like literally, and I think this is working honestly. Um, so I'm kind of, as much as I am worried about a lot of stuff, because a lot of stuff I don't know about. I don't know about my schedule. I don't know what it's gonna look like, stuff like that. But I know that I will figure it out when it comes. I cannot figure something out that I don't know yet. I'm gonna work on that when I have the information to work with, and yeah. But also, I'm like, part of me is like happy because, to be honest, uh, ever since I think grade 3, which was like I was like 9 year old back then. Okay, ever since uh, grade 3, I had the biggest September 1st anxiety every single year. I would be like freaking out on September 1st, like, oh my god, how am I gonna cope with that? Um, all the teachers are going to like me, you know. What grades am I gonna be getting, stuff like that. And it makes me happy that it's my last year and I will have to worry about that one more time and never have to worry about that ever again after that. Obviously, I'm going to be slightly nervous when I enroll into the university, but I am going to be enrolling into specialty that I have been passionate about for the last 3 years, and I know a lot already. Like, obviously, there are tons shit of stuff that I don't know about. A lot of information that I have to study and get to know, and it's exciting. Actually, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to enroll into the university and like read some kind of like series, like, and stuff like that. It's gonna be so exciting. I cannot wait. But I know that a lot of stuff I am already educated on, and it's not like I'm enrolling into some kind of business and marketing that I'm not interested in at all. I'm gonna do something that I'm deeply passionate about, and yeah, it erases like part of the nervousness. But anyways, I have been rambling. I I have been rambling. I need to actually start journaling. So I have some markers. I picked out like limited palette today because I wanted to see how I will be able to work around that. So I'm gonna date. This is August 28th, 2026. Today's Friday and it's 4:20 p.m. and I'm gonna title it. Okay, I'm gonna actually use this color because I like this color more. Self-care list. For this, my dog is barking, by the way, as always. For this school year. Okay, so this is what I have so far. This is what it's looking like, and I'm gonna just write like this. Okay. Daily. So daily, I'm gonna keep daily journaling. This is like mandatory for me. I'm gonna keep going with that. Journaling and prayer journaling. Just because if I honestly hope and pray that I will be able to keep daily journaling and daily prayer journaling, because this is gonna be my main way that I will be taking care of myself on a daily basis. Okay, what other way I can take care of myself and kind of decompress and stuff like that? Reading. I'm gonna try and read a little bit each day. Like not like academic literature or like preparation, just like the books that I enjoy. I have been actually wanting to get into Hunger Games books because I have watched 2 movies so far. They're wonderful. I'm gonna watch movie number 3. I don't know when. I am gonna do that. I've been wanting to like get into the books, so I'm gonna add reading, even if it's like 5 pages daily. And I'm gonna suggest Hunger Games. And honestly, my one of the people in my life, one of the physical rehabilitators that I have for my disability, really have been recommending for me to read with the the Witcher or the Wizard. I forgot how it is in English, but in Ukrainian it's with Mark. So I'm gonna write that, even if it's like 5 pages a day. And I'm not gonna add anything more to the list right now. If I have some more ideas, I will definitely go back and add it. But I'm gonna have busy days, and I think those 2 actions are enough already. So it's not like I'm gonna have. I hope that I will have 2 hours for myself every single day. I hope and pray. But you know, I don't know now. So journaling and reading will be it for me. Right now, I also thought about like starting some kind of like a creative journal where I pray journal, and add a little sketch of a day, like some kind of croissant. But I don't know. I will try. So I'm gonna add visual diary to that, but it's not gonna be like a separate notebook. It's gonna be the same journal, and I'm gonna place a question mark. And obviously, things like eating, shower, and one YouTube video unrelated to studies. One YouTube video a day unrelated. It does not have to be like educational in it by any means. It can just be Taylor Nicole Jane or anyone other. So yeah, and now we are going to be writing weekly. How I'm gonna take care of me weekly. Of is mandatory for me to have one day off everything, no studies, no school homework, no exam preparation, no nothing. One day when I will know that I don't have to do anything. It's probably going to be Saturday. A lot of people that I've met that have passed the exam already tell me that maybe make it Sunday, but for me personally, Sunday is not a weekend. I don't feel it. I don't feel like it's a weekend. I feel like Sunday is the day where you wake up in the morning and you're like, fuck, I have to go to school tomorrow or to work tomorrow, and you spend the entire day mentally and physically preparing yourself so you have to do that. You know? Um, so I'm gonna also write that. One day of everything, and this is gonna be Saturday. And then we are moving into the weekly section, and this is going to be a movie. I got really into movies, and I want to make it a goal that I at least start a movie every weekend. Like I sit down on Saturday and I do like 2 hours of some kind of movie or even an hour of movie. And I'm back. I just had an alarm go off really unexpectedly, and I had to go turn it off. So I was talking about a movie. I really want to watch some kind of movie on Saturday. For example, every Friday, I'm gonna be picking out a movie that I'm gonna watch on Saturday and watch a little bit of that movie. And also journaling, obviously. What else can I do? Therapy. I'm gonna have therapy on Saturday. I'm not leaving therapy anytime soon, to be honest. Therapy is like mandatory for me right now. So movie, journaling, therapy, journaling because this is something that I mostly do on the weekend because it requires a lot of like time. Journaling slash art. Journaling. Also collages on Pinterest. I love making them. And again, they require a lot of time. Oh, okay. Alright. I think it's gonna be it for now. If I have something more to add, I'm gonna add. And obviously working out, but I'm gonna be working out twice a week. On I think it's gonna be Monday and Thursdays, something like that. So twice a week. So I'm not like doing that on Saturday. That's why I did not include it. And I don't really think of it as like self-care. Well, it obviously is self-care, but for me, it does not feel like self-care. It feels like another like box in my to-do list that I have to check off. Obviously, I have to show up for myself, for my physical health, for it to not be declining. I have to show up, and I am glad to say that I'm showing up for myself. But It's not something that I'm like looking forward to every single week because I could be tired, I could be in a bunch of like flare-ups, I could be yeah, and sometimes like the perspective of having to drive somewhere for 30 minutes, work out for an hour and spend another 30 minutes on ride home is not appealing to me. And that's okay. And that's okay. But again, I'm showing up for myself and I'm glad that I'm doing that. Like I'm just like I will include, here working out. Uh, sorry, no, it's not daily. It's just like something that I'm including in general. So here is how the spread looks like. Again, if I find something else to add, I'm gonna add. And obviously going outside, preferably daily, but I am going to go outside daily because I'm gonna go to school. But and of course I'm gonna play with my dogs. Uh, my dogs and my cat. I have two dogs and a cat. So here's what it looks like. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I love you so much. And honestly, it has been a joy for me to make this list because right now my brain is just like no longer panicking as much. It's like, oh my god, we will not be able to have any time for myself. I'm looking at this list and I'm like, alright, here is what I realistically can do to take care of myself and my mental health every single day, and here what I realistically can do to take care of myself on the weekends, weekly. So it was a joy to see you all, honestly, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.